Alright, so I just sold my. Who did I just sell? I just sold my Miles Garrett. He was alright, but as an 88, and he could go for like almost 200k coins. I was like, if I could just sell him, upgrade my safety, get somebody cheaper that can literally do the same thing as him, I'd rather just do that. So I'm about to get a new strong safety, I think. So either that Buddha, most likely either that Buddha or Tom Matthew, or that other legend they got. So yeah, I just got that Stephon Gilmore. My offense is pretty cool right now. I just got Justin Fields, so they're pretty cool. I just gotta, yeah, my offense is pretty straight. Defense has really just been the safety. Like, but sometimes he's too slow to use it. And then last one of these games, he was just bombing me over the top. Just the one that jumped over my head. So I'm just like, if I get a different safety, we'll come off some different safeties in this. We're really gonna see. Alright, so yeah. So I saw Miles Garrett. I forgot who I got a D in now. So right in or left in, it really don't matter. Probably left in. I mean, it's the same position, really. But, that Stephon Gilmore nice though right now. I put outside shade on him so he can cut on like corner routes and stuff like that. Cause if I just play cover one, most of the help could be in the middle of the field anyway with the safety. So I'm pretty sure I looked at the left outside linebackers, the left D ends, whatever, same thing. And they're a little better anyway. Okay, I don't need him. Yeah, if that's the case, I should just kept him out of here. I don't know why I clicked on 88. So these dudes will probably be like that Chase Young. Or, let's see, I was looking at Deacon Jones. Or this dude. I mean, he's kind of the same. Deacon Jones. Or this dude, which is literally the same dude I have at left hand now, but it's his upgrade. So, let me see. You know what? I'm gonna get this safety first, because I feel like that would be easier to pick who. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna get this Monty Hooker dude. It's nothing against him, but like, his stats, I mean, they're pretty good. The other dudes are just better, bro. That's all, man. Chill. Okay, so we got Buddha. Buddha, what ability is that, Buddha? 86 speed. Buddha stats is nice, but what is Demoralizer really gonna do for us right now, Buddha? I don't really need a more Demoralizer, bro. Okay. Okay, showing it. Deep out KO with me. Okay. That's cool. Let's see what he's talking about. 85. Where's that Tom Matthew? I seen his car earlier. And here's young like. They said he might be the best safety in the game. Deeply, whatever. Great. Okay, so these dudes are cheaper, but like medium route KO 85. I might go with Buddha. I mean, he got on that Demoralizer crap, but I don't think I really have to equip it. Joyner got 85 speed. I mean, that's smooth. Cam. I really gonna be able to user Cam though. 84 speed too. Like, what's the point? If I'm gonna get him, I might as well just get his 90. I don't have enough for that right now.
week. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start my week. I'm in this photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go get it.
What about B-Play? He does got acrobat. His stats. Oh. Yeah, I might kind of have to go with him at this point. And he's taller. Okay, so I gotta go with him. See if there's any cheaper ones that I passed on, but alright. So I only need about 70K for a lefty or whatever. I might not even have enough for one of this one. Not really. Alright, let me get some coins already quick.
And I keep getting stronger. My limits the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want it.
Let's grab up some coins.
Walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with your wall. We can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, living in Luna, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking.
I want to sell that, dude.
I can make time traveling a surprise.
Oh my god, not this crap. I hate when they say that. Like, at least tell me what position, bro. At least tell me what position, bro. Tell me what position, bro. Position.
Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close on that shining the light.
Right outside linebacker. Seriously.
I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night that's still my breakfast is still on my bed.
How much is broke? Cause he's not even in the lineup. 7 for 10K. I know I oversold him. I just need the coins, bro. Alright. So let me go back and sell all these dudes. And I see that quick sell too. I'm honestly not going to use all of these. Tackle, catching. Alright. Hold on. Oh, give me up. So 96K for It's the same dude I have right now, so that's cool. Only dude I think that's really faster than would be Chase Young. If I can get Chase Young later, I'll get him, but right now, with this, I still got 4K training.
I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe now. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Raven, we lay in the stars.
I'm taking these off of him. He don't use it. He don't use it. He don't use that.
I'm taking it there.
Barely used long. It's not really got to be on him. He's still there. So he's just gonna have all these X factors. Bro. I don't even know if I want him to have that. Five AP? I don't know. Bro. Yeah, you might gotta take that off of you. I don't know, dog. Somebody about to lose. Oh, they all? Nah, he don't got his on. That's why we able to afford all these other ones. Dog, yours about to have to go off right quick for the new dude. And I don't want to activate you. I might have to just activate bro down here. We're gonna see what bro Acrobat do. If his Acrobat don't do nothing, we'll give it back to you. You get your little call back.
Let's go. Don't make me drag your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense.
Let me activate, bro. They doing this crap, bro. They doing this crap. Okay. So we perfect. I guess. He low-key. Yeah, Alan low-key don't even need this. He don't, bro. He don't use it. I'm telling you. We'll find something to get it, dude. Alright, for now. I ain't gonna let me do that. What that extra thing? Alright, we're gonna give him something.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face.
Alright, I'm about to put this extra one on him somewhere. See what he needs. Better not waste this point.
Funny style on elevator. could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm
Nah,
beyond
this gotta be
sellers, no
going to
haters,
the
the
alignment
prices
or
won't be
something.
dropping.
He's
Walk
just
with a
gonna
head
waste it.
with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a
Literally,
they
they
ain't
don't use
illustrated.
none of
I make
these.
a move, they gladly
Pick
imitate it.
artists
The
only
brain
2
training on my
AP.
trigger finger,
Why?
paper killer. The alpha and omega promise it ain't nothing
He
new.
don't get
A
pick
new
artists?
beginning. My
All of them get
counterpart
pick
like James
artists?
L. Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I didn't make beats that's more for killing.
Oh
Imagine if you come from the
my
south, I bout
scrub,
city. You
yo.
probably wouldn't make it. Oh
I wish I could use an
yeah, not
extra
really.
point from like
I
an
go extra for
offensive
the
player
cake.
because
I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I
I
got
don't know.
extras on
This
the
is gonna
plate.
waste the
I go
point, bro.
extra
I'm
every
telling you,
day.
they're
I
not
got
gonna
extras on the
use it.
way.
Alright, let's see if bro
Extra, extra. How
say he
much?
can play. He
Extra,
can't
extra.
get nothing but
How much?
oh.
Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage or foreign dollars.
Bro,
Can't put
whoever
gold
I
on that
put it
scribble
on is
on
literally
gravel.
just
They
gonna
probably
waste the
baffle
point.
it. Label scribble on paper. They wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties. You can't
Let's
raffle it.
see.
Wrist dripping
Okay.
on mango. Make
This
it
might
talk like
work.
I'm Thanos. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor made. Walk with a limp. Them bands is heavy. I need a brace. I am money. I guess the world is just a safe combination needed. Not a coca kid. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser.
I guess I just need somewhere to put this extra point.
What you heard, let's hear we eatin', talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it call for the tab, extra with the bag. Young Crizzle King better add extra on the. I go
I
extra to
want to
the
see
plate.
what's up with these
I go extra
extra.
for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
I do got a lot of extra other stuff. So let's head over to these dudes.
Yeah. Should I style not for you, but it's for me. Yeah. Boss. Yeah. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly band tell you the dash on wood. Campaign is the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Shot through the lottery, starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at nice guy, but no nice guys.
Hold on, baby.
I'm toe tagging, no billboard, bagging job
Alright.
coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty, let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life for the source.
Hold up.
Right anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly band take it a dash on wood.
Shoot.
Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I can probably take the club for a year.
Really don't need him, but he get tight in the pants. He get nice stuff. I don't need him.
Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG no bust now. Amiri jeans SB.
I want to see how much he goes for.
Respectfully, that's for me.
Oh shoot. Ooh. That's Diggs though. That's Diggs though. That this car probably like that. Appreciate it. I do need to see how that dude see how much he go for though.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly band take it a dash on wood. 10 payment, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I can probably take a club for a year too. Stuck the kid, starting in America. Alright, now close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams.
Let's see how much bro go for. Get another up. upgrade. I like Jalen Waddle, but like I need him to be faster, bro. Oh, bet. So who else I need? I could probably get that Ben. I could probably get the Isaiah Simmons. If I get the Isaiah Simmons, yeah. That luck Isaiah Simmons. I don't think he even get luck. I don't know why I'm talking about that card. So now we need somebody to buy this dude. Bro, that card is like that. If I get the coins, I'm getting that card. Now, let's see what these little pieces, see if this let me upgrade my, what's my card? How many pieces do I need for Bro's comic book? 10? Oh. I ain't even did none yet then. Alright, bro. Alright, so bro sold. Let's go. 150. Shoot. If Chase Young is like insanely better than that dude, I'm gonna just swap them out. Chase Young was way better, but he was way more. And he only had 84 speed. Oh, dang. But no, we straight. Alright, let's see if we can get this Simmons though, actually. But y'all not messing with Simmons, bro. Let's see if we can get it. Dang. That was all my coins? Bro. Me. I ain't really losing nothing to get him. So. I'm finna generate back on everything because somebody about to lose points, yo. He get lurker. It's raps. He literally get lurker. All of that is done. So I'm about to take Acrobat for old boy on key. Not gonna hold you. If he had deep in, don't get deep in on him, make a probably keep Acrobat. I need a Simmons activated all time. Might just put another billion on Simmons. I'm not gonna hold it. Alright, let's go.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Back to it after the pick 6. Vic. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Here's 2nd and a yard. They just get the play off. Now Vic firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Vic on the sneak, and he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 yard is the gain, and it's good enough for a Detroit first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And Vic's throw there, incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick.
This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Throwing, Vic. The left side caught by Diggs. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. Now here's Vic. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Now Vic on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. One play action. Fields. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Now Fields.
This is intercepted.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So here's Vic following the interception. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
But with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
Got it. Ready? Cowboy 80.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here we go. Start. Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Here
The
we
delay
go.
of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
70 Timberwolves.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready.
Second and 15.
Pat the 50. Pat the 60.
Off the play fake, Vic. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Micah Hyde.
And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Crabtree.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Vic readies to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Vic now. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when
don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fields it right around the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because... they've talked about it all week, from the time they start game planning for this one. Remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert. A 16-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partners. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. This one taken just inside the 10. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
On first down, Murray. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Murray. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on third down, Fields.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Shamrocks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
These two teams all tied after one. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
They'll go option to the short side. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
Here's Fields. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Off play action. Fields. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Fields. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A handoff. It's Murray. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It's going the other way. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Fields. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Fields now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown! Donald Parham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Shamrocks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From the 6.
Tyreek Hill on the return.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hit and the ball is loose.
And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yeags at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown!
Just a spectacular run by the always dynamic Justin Fields.
And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
Well, they were down 6 at intermission, but they quickly erased that deficit, and Charles, now they've got a chance to take the lead.
And while being down 6 points, obviously not an insurmountable lead, Tying a game up, that just relaxes a whole team, doesn't it? And now when you add the extra point and you go up, you really feel good about what you've accomplished.
Fields trying to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, a field goal can still get you.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
From his goal line here, Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Fields. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
Mostert is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Fields going to hold on to it.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Fields.
And it's a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb, 93 yards. And the Shamrocks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. From the 50, here's Fields. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the delay, this is Murray. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll run the counter with Murray. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. They snap it to Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Fields going to keep it once more. A pitch out to Mostert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Murray with a nice move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
They'll go option on second down, right side. And some room to work. And touchdown! Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it is good. So they take the lead, and now the pressure falls on their defense to try and hold on. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's complete to Lamb.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. And think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
He's got it complete to Waddle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give up the gut for Murray.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Now Fields.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. From the pistol, they run it with Murray. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we move the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, not the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer